Infinite ammo.
Here we go. What's up, everyone? This is me, Psycho Renner, and this is the top 5 best and worst level designs in gaming. Alright. So, what's up, everyone?
I like pussy.
Ass and titties.
Hi.
Whoa!
We got a dead man in here, drill bit. We were about to kill him earlier.
Yes.
Damn.
Hang on,
He not
work?
show up for a half an hour because he need to upgrade his PC when he could have done it an hour before.
Technical difficulties, everybody.
All
Yeah.
right.
How slow is your computer if it takes that long to update?
And I'm just gonna record in the background, so this is the only time you'll hear me speak.
Alright, hello,
now.
Kenny. Anyways, I hope Drillbit's computer can handle Half-Life 1 from 1997. Alright, anyways, I mean, we don't have any actual papers or anything to follow this time around. Oh shit, I've uncovered the secrets.
Yeah,
no.
thanks for exposing the plan on the podcast.
Alright, so since Drillbit came here last, he gets the privilege to speak about it first. So, best and worst levels. Come on.
The best ones?
Nah,
what's your first
you can
best
pick
first
any.
first?
You can pick any.
Yeah,
Right, worst.
your own opinions.
I'm gonna go last because I haven't done my list yet.
I don't know. As for worst ones, that's a harder one. I mean, there's a lot of shitty level designs, like in that Dark Void game from Capcom. Mainly because you're supposed to fly around everywhere, but that's more bad camera if anything, and bad game design.
You got any more?
And
You got any more?
probably some. I mean, maybe that bridge stage from Crash Bandicoot 1,
Which one? There's two of them.
the second one.
The second one
What
is
about
worse.
both?
I mean, no, the first one is easy if you get the hang of it. The second one is cancer.
I think
Yes.
that level's going to be on all of our lists, is it not?
High Road is just long and you can mess up so easily. It's trial and error nonsense.
Yeah, I just did the trick of just going on the rope, but even that's not effective 100% of the time.
You can fall off like because of the physics. It has like Crash 3 physics, so going on that rope means you have a 50% chance of dying. I say 50 Cent, the black rapper, by the way. You got shot 9 times.
50% chance of dying.
You got shot 9 times. Get rich or die trying.
Has he made an album the last few
Speaking of
years?
Crash, it was the unreleased one they actually released for the Insane trilogy, because that's on par with my worst levels. Because fuck that level.
Stormy
They
is
released a new
yeah.
one on DLC for Crash
Yeah.
3, and that's even worse.
What?
It's
Yeah, there's a new side one that you can get, and it's apparently more of a pain in the ass.
it's a
Yeah, it
totally
is
new
It
level.
really is.
It is
Was-
Stormy Ascent I'm thinking of though, and
with
fuck that level.
Stormy Ascent. I think it would have been okay if maybe they split it into 2 instead of making it one long ass level.
I mean, they didn't really have a choice, because this is the level made in 1996.
Yeah.
Someone said that that level, in terms of like time trial, it is a long time before you actually complete it. I never did it and I never touched it because I'm like, as soon as I got to platinum, that was it. I don't need any more torture in my life.
I did Stormy Ascent purely for the 100% trophy list, and the Platinum Relic is actually not that bad, because I think it's about 4 minutes. Is not Platinum, sorry. The Gold Relic's all you need for the trophy, and I think that's about 4 minutes, and the amount of time that the level takes. I did mine in 3.5 minutes, but the record is much, much lower than that for actually doing it. You actually have a very generous amount of time for doing that.
That sounds good
gold
at
trophy.
least, but the level is not good.
It takes a lot of time.
Yeah, that's what I noticed. In Crash levels, you just practice until you get it, but you might die like 60
I'm like a
times.
master of Stormy Ascent's first quarter,
Well, we got a badass in here, people.
because I failed the last 3 quarters in different places all the time, but that first quarter, Easy.
Now go back and do High Road and get the platinum and do it like
I've
blindfolded.
got all 100% of all 3 games there, and it was a nightmare. I swear, if I had gone it any longer, I'd be in a psychiatric hospital.
Now do it blindfolded and you'll be like in a mental ward or something.
Yeah.
All right, so Drill, any
Pretty
good
frustrating.
any good levels, Mister? He's dead.
We've lost him.
All right.
See,
Real
this is
unmuted
why
shit.
this
There's
is why
nothing
I'm waiting
good.
for these people. God damn it!
Okay, I'll jump ahead of my best one.
No,
now.
no, no. Okay, I'm alive. Sorry.
Oh,
Oh.
shit!
Fucking hell.
He's
Returned
back.
again.
He's back from Mexico.
Yes. But yeah, in terms of good level designs, I think is it supposed to be platformer specifically or any game?
Any game.
No, it's any game.
Probably. I don't know. It's tough. Maybe it's a tie between probably the mansion or Resident Evil 2 or Resident Evil 2's police station because of how they're intertwined. It gives you a lot. I do like how they give you a lot of flexibility to explore it. Of course, RE3 when you had to go around Raccoon City, that was a pain since it can get confusing where to go.
Are
I
you?
like 3?
Yeah, 3 is it's not bad when you get the hang of it. Uptown is a bit crazy, but I mean, once you know the puzzles, it's not that bad.
I'd even argue as far as to say I like 3's the most. So I mean, that's probably like one of the ones on my list. Actually, it's like
3 is a very tense game. I hope they actually
it.
remake it. It's really good with Nemesis. I love it.
I like it a lot. I really want it remade. It's my favorite one.
And before it's a Nemesis and a Mr. X tag team.
What you want, Jill to get in like some porno, some threesome?
Jesus
Oh,
Christ!
They had read stop projecting your
Really
weird
bit,
fantasies.
really bit. Nemesis is an experiment.
Damn.
Damn.
All right. I guess we can move on to the next person. So, Mr. Martin, who are you gonna pick?
Best and worst levels.
Yes, next person.
I got a bad one.
All right.
PSP version of Blighttown in Dark Souls.
Lighttown. Never played it.
But that's mainly
Yeah.
just because of bad
Yeah.
frame rate.
Yeah, no. Good or bad frame rate. The reason I'm saying PS3 version is not because of yes, it's because of the frame rate, but in general, I also feel like that level is fucking AIDS. I hate
know.
the level design and I hate the aesthetic of Blighttown. I hate it.
But you're
I
not
don't know.
meant
I'd
to
still
like
say
Dark Souls.
I'd still say the DLCs for Dark Souls 3 are much worse levels.
Ooh, are you talking about the Ring City?
Yes.
That was that was pretty bad too. Yeah, Blighttown sucks. Still.
Even
Yeah, but you're not allowed-
even at 6 frames.
Yeah, but you're not supposed to like a Dark Soul level. That's just not how it works.
No, I'd argue the opposite. I like the level design of Bloodborne, for example.
Yeah.
I'd argue the opposite. Yeah.
Yeah, Bloodborne really didn't give me any trouble. I mean, there are like shit like bottomless pits and all that stuff, but that's pretty tradition.
Also, those Cthulhu head monster things that like give you dizzy or whatever.
Oh,
Fucking love the Bloodborne level design in general. Can we put that on the best one?
yeah, you can. It's your
Like
list.
the entirety of Bloodborne. Thank you.
Yeah, it's your list.
Yeah.
Any more worse ones, Martin, for worse levels?
I was gonna say the word like. I was gonna pick like fighting game stages, but then I realized, wait, they're not that bad to be honest. So I'm like, no.
And they don't really ruin your design unless you're playing like that blank stage in KOF 13.
No, I got one actually. A fight stage. The one in Tekken 4 where you can juggle someone to the roof.
Well, there's also the fourth stage, which has infinite.
Yeah,
What about
that
the
was a-
stage in what is it, DOA 5 with the exploding floor? That's I really don't like that stage at all.
That was
I'm not a fan of cramped stages like the one in DOA 5 where you're just fighting in the house.
Oh yeah, someone could get wall juggle easily, so it's like, what's the point? I could lose this match if I fuck up so bad.
I don't think so. I don't think that's the inherent problem, because I like Howard Estate in Tekken 7 and stuff. You know, it's like
I say for fighting games, it depends on spacing, because you're gonna want to like at least weave around the opponent a little bit and have some advantage. I mean, I don't mind a wall, but if it's like super close to me and I can't do anything, that's really bad.
yeah.
So I guess I can do my list. Let me check my trusty document here. Okay, so bad levels. First stage is Avalanche Yeti stage on Mega Man X8. I fucking hate it. You're riding on this long ride chaser sequence, and there's bottomless pits everywhere. So if you veer to the left or veer to the right way too hard, you will die, and there's nothing you can do about it. The second one is every tank battle in Arkham Knight, where there's a giant Batmobile and they expect you to sneak on these other small miniature tanks. And the first thing you think is, how the fuck can a giant tank sneak around like fucking Solid Snake? The third one is go ahead.
I was gonna say Metal Gear Tank Solid.
Yeah, pretty much.
No, I entirely forgot about that. Like, were the levels with the tank where it just kind of became a fucking maze or whatever?
Yes, they did, and you had to get behind the other ones and hit their weak point. And I'm like, how the fuck can they not hear Batman coming behind him? He's riding in a giant tank.
I'll be real. The tank stages like ruin Arkham Knight for me.
It has good gameplay when you're not in the tank, but when you are inside of it, there's a problem. The third one, we have the turbo tunnel from Battletoads. Everyone knows it. It's very popular for the wrong reasons. You're on a bike, and if you fail jumps, or if you don't jump like really close to the edge of the platform, you will fall through it. There's times where you fall through the platform and it doesn't make sense. The fourth one is Killzone 1 on the bridge on hard mode. Essentially, you have to snipe these people on a bridge, but the problem is you lose so much health if the hell gas sees you or gets too close and you die. It's really not fun. And then the last one is the second half of Silent Hill 4. Konami, let's talk about backtracking, because I had to play every level I did from the start again in reverse order, and it's like, what the fuck?
I mean, opposite. I love that.
I mean, there's good backtracking, but there's also bad backtracking where you just have to go in and do something a little bit different and nothing changes. So I really don't like it. I like when Resident Evil does it, where it's like a lot of stuff to do.
Yeah, where it actually gives you a reason to go back instead of just doing it for the sake of padding.
I liked it in Silent Hill 4 though, because you had like all kinds of weird shit happening, and in the hub or whatever, you know, like the actual room itself, it was just like evil shit going on all of a sudden.
Yeah, in my
opinion,
maybe it's the ghosts, because the ghost monsters are very annoying and you can't kill them
unless you stab them on the ground.
Yeah. Let's move on to good levels. For me, Max Payne 2, The Hospital. I love it. It's totally mayhem. Everything's blowing up. Everyone's trying to kill Max Payne. You have the guards like talking to each other. It's a very good dynamic of just good gameplay and keeping you focused from start to finish. The second one is Mushroom Hill Zone from Sonic and Knuckles. Great level design, just a lot of nooks and crannies to that level. You can get on stuff, jump on top of stuff. If you play with like either character, Sonic or Knuckles, the level is dynamic. You can get like in new areas, and I really like that between both characters. Third one is Resident Evil 4 The Village. everyone knows it. Once again, very iconic.
Pueblo.
Yeah, very iconic. A lot of stuff happening. Some very creepy stuff. Which I mean, the game's old, so I don't care about spoilers. But chainsaw guy comes in, chops your head off if you fuck up. Very, very intense. Go ahead.
I was gonna say it wasn't until later on until I figured out you could just kill everyone in the Pueblo.
And the last two I'm going to list off is the Yakuza 0, the first boss, going through the office with Kuze and fighting him. I just love the fact that you can pick someone up and throw them the fuck out of a window. That was... I just fucking loved it.
You're talking about the toilet?
Yeah, you can drown someone in the toilet, and I'm like, oh my god, that's so brutal, but I love it.
Kiryu never killed anyone.
He never killed anyone, but he definitely killed someone by throwing them out of a window. And the last one is GTA San Andreas, the Stowaway mission. This is from Mike Torino, where you use a motorcycle to get on the plane, you shoot a bunch of people up, and then you get the awesome scene of like parachuting out of an airplane while it explodes. The way it's structured, I love it. The way it's set up, I love it. It makes you feel like a stuntman, and that's something that GTA should experiment with again in the future. So that is my list, all 5.
That's good. But when you mentioned Sonic, that brought up in my head, oh crap, I had forgotten completely about Sonic Adventures DX. Because like I can't think of a single level in there that's terrible. It's all great fun on that one. Oh, I'd forgotten about that.
Well, since you brought up your levels, do you want to go next?
Oh, yeah, sure.
All right.
Sure. I'll go for best levels. I've got 5 on each again, and because I can't come into a podcast and not mention Call of Duty Zombies, on one of my first best ones, I've got Mob of the Dead, which is Alcatraz prison. And holy crap,
great.
That's such an amazing map.
It's good.
So good. It's just a very nice self-contained story. Not anymore, but at the time it was. Next one, I have Saints Row 4, the strip club side mission. I was laughing pretty much all the time through that because I was playing as a man during this, and it's so funny when you get infected with a sexy dance virus.
Yeah,
in the Matrix. Oh my god, it's so funny. Especially playing as a guy. Another one that I have is Resistance Fall of Man, Nottingham mission. It's the mission where you first obtain the sniper, and it's just got such a nice flow to the map, and it's just got such a nice, flow where you start out in the open, get into the tunnels, and come out with the sniper, and just take everyone down from afar using all the little hidden things that you can do to kill everyone. It's very nice. I have a second as well. I've got Half-Life 2, The Citadel, where you get the upgraded gravity gun. Holy crap, that thing is overpowered. It's amazing just to go through with that. And on top, I have possibly my favorite mission I've ever played is Far Cry 4, the Drug Factory mission. Where you're supposed to go in and blow up a drug factory, but the drug has aerosolized and you're doing it high as fuck. It's so good. The music, Bollywood music, just makes it. It's brilliant. So that's my top favorite ones. For worst, what can I do except do a second COD Zombies map, Shangri-La.
I put Transit
crap,
there, man.
That. Actually, Transit was my first one, and I have a little love for that because that's what got me into zombies. But Shangri-La just pisses me off.
I get that.
Oh yeah. Again, I've got Half-Life 2 again. The most boring level, the coast. It's just so boring and annoying a level. I have Kingdom Hearts 1, Wonderland, that one just makes me go absolutely crazy because the level does not make sense and the music is just annoying as hell.
Well, Wonderland is supposed
I know
to
it makes sense, but I hate it. And it doesn't help that it's the third level in the game if you choose to go that direction. It's right at the beginning as well.
Yeah.
To be fair, for worst Kingdom Hearts 1 level, it probably would be the Atlantica, since, I don't know, I just think it looks pretty generic, and it's always confusing to go around.
See, Atlantica I wasn't too bad, because Under the Sea kept me going all the time. But Wonderland song, holy crap. It's almost as bad as the Gummy Mission song for catchiness.
It's also like the recommended level of the one you're supposed to go.
I know,
first.
it hurts.
So it's like
Yeah.
the one. It is recommended you get it over with in the very
It
beginning.
hurts.
Yeah. Mainly because to get some extra boost before you go to Deep Jungle, because then you'll just get fucking destroyed there.
Yeah, it's just so bad. But yes, for my top two, I have 2 Crash Bandicoot levels. The first one is the High Road, obviously, for reasons mentioned before. But there's one that I actually found was worse than the High Road from the main game, not from DLC. And that's Crash Bandicoot 2 Unbearable, which is the polar bear mission in the dark. Holy crap, that just takes the piss with like riding polar bear missions. It's just so bad, especially if you want to 100% it like I did. Oh my god, I hate it. So that's my worst.
I think that was good, but there is one Crash mission where you have to backtrack. It's like I don't think it's unbearable in Crash 2, but there's one where it's like a bunch of ice and you have to backtrack all the way to get to the crystal.
That one's annoying, but I managed to get that one in like 3 or 4 tries. Unbearable took me 2 weeks.
Oh, I don't like unbearable either, because if you fall in the water, that's it. You failed.
You're dead. You're dead.
Also, Resistance 3, honorable mention, just saying the prison level was great.
Oh yeah.
You get like these crazy fucking alien guns that you could blow away like all the fucking Resistance fighters. It's amazing.
Wasn't it the same gun that had like infected balls or whatever?
Yes, you can infect people and they will like
so
just
cool.
explode and like throw up. It was amazing. I was like, holy shit, this is happening. Also, there's 2 Wii missions. Okay, Far Cry 4 and Far Cry 3. I didn't know that.
Yeah. I think it's cocaine. I think I'd have to remember in Far Cry 4, but it's amazing because it's got the Bollywood music, rock music in the background. It's hilarious.
Yeah, let's say like
course,
any mission where you get high is like the best level ever.
yeah, and obviously Resistance has a very sweet place in my heart for being one of the games I played so often back in the day.
All right, so the last guy.
I think I'm next.
Yeah, Mr. Bane.
Hey, I'm gonna list the best ones in direct order because they're ones I think that are honestly the greatest. The first one I'm gonna mention is Mombasa Streets from Halo 3 ODST. And technically it's a hub mission, but it is a campaign mission also. Going through a really dark city streets that's just been invaded by aliens doesn't really sound like it'd be comfortable and enjoyable to walk around in. But Bungie, back before Halo Reach, they used to make good games, and ODST is probably one of the best, and just fucking intense mission. But it is a mission, and I'll give that one. Number 2, Departure Time from Ballad of Gay Tony. Probably the best GTA mission, I think, that's ever existed. Just wraps up everything from GTA 4 in a nice little bow. Doesn't drag on like some have Grand Theft Auto 4. And honestly, if GTA 5 didn't exist, that would have been a great place to end. Hey, not telling the story of any of these other characters, but They still bring a lot of them back in GTA 5 for better or worse. Third best mission, I'd say Metropolis from Halo 2. You're going into New Mombasa as well. And that one, a lot of fun. Just getting to fuck around in a tank in Halo has never been bad. Then, I'm going to add a COD Zombies one because Sheep added a Zombies one here.
Yes.
Oh yeah, favorite map personally out of the entire Zombies franchise, I would have to say Nocturne Totem.
Really?
I love just the simplicity of, you just have a whole bunch of windows, a whole bunch of guns, and you're in a desperate fight to just get to the end as long as you can go.
See, that I disagree with that one because, like, if you're going old, I would say Verrucht is probably my favorite of them. The problem I have with Nacht is the spawns are so slow.
I will give you that.
And they're waiting for ages before one zombie even turns up.
Although I'd say the Black Ops 3 zombie spawns are faster.
They are.
Yeah.
They're faster in Black Ops 3, and they're still so slow.
I'll give you that one. All right, so that's number 4. Number 5, I guess I'm going to have to say probably, for me, the first time you put in, I think it's Black Ops, is it Black Ops 1? Yeah, where you first kind of go through and get brainwashed, and then you have to fight your way out of a Russian prison.
Oh, the
Vorkuta mission.
Yes.
That mission is fucking great, and
I still that all the time.
And it led into one of the best zombie Easter eggs, also.
Yeah, Origins, of course.
Oh yeah. Worst missions. I'm going to cheat and use full games here for a couple of these. The entirety of Saints Row the 3rd. I hate that game so much. I cannot stand playing it.
You did not like it that much?
I didn't. This is coming from going from the sequel, Saints Row 2, which is a great game, fantastic game, and then you go to what is essentially a bad MLG video for a video game.
But what could be bad about smacking people in the face with a dildo?
Believe me, I love that shit. But it's just it's wrapped around a bland game. I love the dildo, but I love the concept of just beating people with a giant purple floppy cock, making Thanos look jealous.
Wow.
My god.
But it's just I don't know where they were going with it, and I don't think they did. They should have stuck with the tone of 2. Give me a giant, a big cock bat, but don't give me a bad game around it.
Yeah.
I'm not going to cheap out and say Superman 64, although I should.
I think that's a good point you brought up about Saints Row, though. Steelport is interesting. Steelport is not.
Oh yeah. Oh, Steelport is so fucking boring, and they reuse it twice. I was impressed with. They brought it back in 4 and Get Out of Hell.
Yeah.
It got so bad that eventually they just decided to put South Korea as for the Agents of Mayhem game. It's just fuck it, we're never touching America again after the last 2.
Yeah, and I'd argue Seoul is actually a very good level.
Oh yeah,
inherently in comparison to Steelport.
Hey, what were you about to say, Sheep?
I was going to say, but the thing is, Agents of Mayhem is not technically Saints Row.
Yeah,
and that's a fair point. But I just the developer decided we're never touching America again. Fuck this shit.
Yeah.
All right. So third worst mission, I would probably say. How many of you guys here have played Halo 4?
I haven't, sadly.
I never touched it.
I've only played the trilogy and ODST.
But one thing I'll say with Halo 4 is it's not a bad game as a whole, but its first mission is really, really a bad taste in my mouth. It starts off with the first interaction you have with Covenant is a QTE. And yeah, Dawn just starts off so bad. The rest of the game is okay story mode wise. There's not that many QTEs except for the ending, which I'm about to talk about in a second here. Actually, I'm going to talk about the ending to Halo 5 is the final one. But yeah, just it starts off so bad as like a new developer. The first thing you do is, oh hey, press like X to throw this guy down a well. It's like, that's not Halo. That's fucking retarded. Why would you do that? And then the entirety of Halo 5's campaign is my final mission. It's a fun game co-op, and the multiplayer is great, but it fell apart so hard with trying to do an actual story. They split it between a new Spartan team who's just boring, except for the fact they got Nathan Fillion in it. Nathan Fillion's great, but he can't save the game. And then the ones with Master Chief are just kind of there. There's only like 3 or 4 missions with the original team. It's so boring. And then Cortana's a bad guy.
I can go on for boring levels. I mean, Devil May Cry 2, holy shit.
Thinking back, I would put Devil May Cry 2 there.
I'd rather have
shooting things in an open wide space of nothing.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh, I should have, for good game design, I should have put Ninja Gaiden Black or something, because there's a lot of good level design in that.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, like the intro level's great too. Like great opener.
Yeah.
You're fighting a bunch
When
of
you're
enemies.
when you're going through the Hayabusa village, also the city is cool.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
As for bad ones, I think I would have just said Shinobi on PlayStation 2, since it's just pitfall the game.
I heard that game was like hard. And that's about it.
It's stupidly hard. Imagine Ninja Gaiden, except they put in pitfalls everywhere.
Well, pitfalls are never fun. The level design, don't do them. Also, spikes everywhere, because Mega Man X8, the last stage, spikes everywhere. You touch one, you die.
I got a bad level.
Go.
It's the spaceport / factory in Persona 5. Fuck that level.
Yeah, I would agree.
Fuck that level. It's the worst one in the game.
It also introduced my least favorite character out of the main protagonist. So,
What's so bad about it, Martin?
It's just the level design is so bland. You have some really annoying enemies. They're not hard, but annoying. And yeah, it's just a shit show.
I guess this will be a good segment to close out on, like unpopular opinion levels. Like, anyone else think that like Metal Gear Solid 4's Shadow Moses was kind of underwhelming?
It's underwhelming and shit.
It's a nostalgic grab.
It is, but like the pacing of the ending, it really didn't sit well with me. Like, oh, there's Metal Gears everywhere, and then there's like these small gecko. Then you got a boring segment. You got to shoot them, take care of them, and then you got to get to like the factory. And I felt underwhelmed. I'm like, it's cool to see MGS1 again, like redone, but they didn't give you much to do.
Honestly, my favorite part is when you're playing as PS1 Snake.
Oh yeah, that mask was like brilliant. So unpopular opinions. Anyone have any unpopular opinion levels?
I have an unpopular opinion. Uncharted 3, the first half of the game, boring.
I can kind of see it, because all you're doing really is just like sneaking around and trying to, you know.
There isn't any proper action until I think it's chapter 11 where the first big gunfight happens, if I remember.
No, it's shorter.
It takes so long.
It's shorter, but after the bar fight, that's when it's a lot of exploration to the train yard, and then the train yard is where things pick up a little bit.
Yeah, because it's the beginning in the bar. You've got exposition for 5 levels or so. Then you've got the bar fight, which it's kind of like introductory. It's not really that big. And then you've got exposition again until really you get into the really dark level with the option to sneak attack everyone or go in guns blazing. That's like the first time that you really get what Uncharted was really, really good with as well, the combat. And whereas Uncharted 2 and 1, you're in it pretty much within the first couple of levels.
I agree that 2 picks up faster. I would say the slowest is Uncharted 4. Takes a while to really get the blood going. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah, see,
you're stuck doing family stuff. You're a family man. Story wise, it makes sense, but gameplay wise, it's boring.
However, for about near the ending, it picks up so much that it's like this is the worst. Like this is so chaotic.
Yeah, you go from like
mean, it's-
eating with your wife to like exploding mummies. I'm like, that's very drastic.
I mean, is it more chaotic than Uncharted 1?
Yes.
yeah.
By the end, yes, it is.
I would personally say, this is going to be an unpopular opinion, I think 2's the only good one out of the Uncharted series in my mind.
We're
I
talking
agree.
about levels, not quality, sir.
Well, I mean, like, I guess level would count for most of this. Like, it's
And
got the best pacing, it's got the best gunplay, like,
I mean,
best scenarios within the level.
Uncharted 1 and 3 had really good levels.
1 was kind of... I would say the pacing in 1 was the worst part of it.
I
I think
wouldn't. I
one's
wouldn't.
allowed to be bad.
I wouldn't call it like that bad, but it is like the starter game. So a lot of
Yeah.
mechanics are like not very great in that game.
Not as polished.
It's
there.
better if you played on PS4 because they took out all of the motion control bullshit
Can I
in it.
sidetrack for a moment?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Go on.
Can I sidetrack? My friend played the first game recently, and he did a mistake of never playing an Uncharted game and going into one is saying, "I'm a bit crushing."
Oh no, you don't do that. No.
I'm like,
I have still never completed one on crushing just because it's one kill.
yeah,
Yeah, one on crushing is pretty brutal. Like you die in like one or
It's-
two shots.
2 I completed on crushing, but that's the only
mean-
one that I've done.
The first one's worse because everyone's a fucking bullet sponges.
That's true. I agree with that. You shoot someone like 9 times in the chest, fam. How are you not dead?
yeah.
All right. So anyone else, or we can wrap this up.
I got a good level.
Go ahead.
Kamurocho from Yakuza in any Yakuza game.
Yeah.
I mean, it is a good place to sightsee and fight. But I do appreciate like after a while they change it up a little bit and you're in like a new location in Zero at least. So I like that part.
Wasn't,
it's just- It's just that it changes with like every game.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I like about it. It's just like it's just seeing a town and just it's like where you live, right?
Mhm.
And how as you grow up, the town changes around you. It's kind of like that. You know what I mean? It's like it's just you see these changes around you. And you're like, oh shit, this wasn't here before. You know?
Yeah, it feels very
Right.
nostalgic. I'm pretty sure that lot is gone too in later Yakuza games. Maybe.
Mhm.
All right, so I think we
one-
can
Yeah.
wrap this up here. So let's do outros. Martin, can you outro us, please?
All right. You want my shit, right?
Yep.
All right. I'm gonna go weed on me now.
All right.
yeah.
I'm fucking with you. Nah, you can find me on Twitter at PsychoRender for the most part. Also on YouTube, you can search up PsychoRender and I'll be there probably. I've not been releasing videos at all, but I'm working on a very weird video. And I'll just say this: it's Metal Gear Survive.
Oh boy.
Is it a meme video?
Do you need a PC footage of that one, or
I have the game.
do you have it on Steam?
I have it on PS4.
Let's say if you had it on Steam, I'll fucking play with you. I need somebody to play with eventually.
Fuck that
Christ.
game.
I mean, it's like
Yeah.
$11 right now.
Like if it's backtrack a little bit here. Worst level design in any game. Can we just like put the entirety of Metal Gear Survive?
God damn.
I mean,
Yeah.
isn't it just a recycled map from Phantom Pain, though?
Worst.
It's a little bit different.
That sounds very minuscule, in my opinion.
Let's hit zombies with a stick for 8 hours.
You know, I still have not finished it. For some reason, it never shows me my achievements on Steam on this one.
Anyways, I didn't mean to sidetrack that much. It's just yeah, you can find me in those places.
All right, so Drillbit, what's your outro, sir?
You could find me on Twitter as Drillbit777. I have the same username on. Well, it's just Drillbit on YouTube if you really want to go there. I haven't uploaded in a while though.
Mr. Retro Sheep, where can we find you?
Yeah, you can find me at RetroSheep08 on both YouTube and Twitter.
Bane?
You can find me on Twitter at BaneForYou with a YU at the end instead of the normal way to spell it. Yeah.
And
Ren, where can we find you?
you can find me on Twitter at RenOperative_, or you can find me on YouTube at Renegade Operative. I upload a bunch of crap. I upload a lot on Spider-Man this past week alone, so go check that out and leave a like or dislike.
He also
or,
uploads on Pornhub.
Watch my news
Pornhub,
on
Chatterbait.
Pornhub. Go to the interracial section and you will see me nailing a white chick in the ass. It's pretty great.
That was a female? I thought it had balls.
What the fuck? Okay, I don't know what Bane is talking about. His mind is like in other places, but
Also find Renegade Operative on Facebook.
no, my Facebook
And X
is that.
videos.
My Facebook is totally that. People who do stuff on Facebook, like post porn, I don't want to see that. So, my friends should know better. Anyway, we're signing out. I will see you guys next time. We are the IAS, and we are signing out. See you later.
Yeah, stay in
Yeah.
school.
Cheers. Bye.
Don't do drugs.
Yeah.
Like most of us.